Hey there, warriors. I'm going to try to speak loudly. Not sure. I hope this works. I've never done this down here live on Facebook. I'm kind of in a hurry. So if you can't hear me, just let me know and I'll try to speak a little louder if I can even see it. I wanted to do this with my laptop, but the picture just would not come out right. So, like I said, this is my first video. I hope you like it. I just want to take a minute and tell you I'm diffusing frankincense oil. I've been suffering from cysts on my ovaries for a few years now. They come and go, and this frankincense really seems to help. I like to just take a drop or two and massage it into the area, but for right now I'm just gonna rub it into my hands and just get that smell going. Oh, it smells so good. Okay, so this is a medium flow class, intermediate, with the peak pose flying splits. It's not too hard of a pose. It's mostly just balancing, and it doesn't take a lot of strength. It's mostly balancing. So we'll just start out coming into prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, I just want to take time and praise you for this time you've given us on our mats. I pray that this video helps those who are needing this in their life. Yoga can be so healing, and I pray that this can capture the lives of some people and put the healing that they need into their lives. I know that it has helped me drastically with all my aches and pains, so I just pray that it can help someone else. And in your name I pray, amen. Okay, so first we're going to come up and start our breath. Breath is very important in yoga. So you want to breathe in and expand your belly. And when you breathe out, you contract it in and squeeze all those muscles down low, kind of like you're trying to stop the flow of urine or do a Kegel in a woman's case. So we're going to do about 5 Ujjayi breaths. Okay, so you want to try to keep that pace of breath. I know when you're first starting out, it's really hard to use the breath with your movement, but you got to start somewhere. So we're going to warm up the spine. So take your left hand, bring it to the right, breathe out, breathe in, twist to the left, breathe out. Breathe in, twist to the right, breathe out. Breathe in, twist to the left, breathe out. Now we're going to do some side bends. You can come to, I forgot to tell you this, come to a comfortable seat. I like to sit on a block because I have some knee issues. So just sit comfortably, but try to make sure your back is straight, and a block really helps with that. So breathe in, lift your arms up, breathe out, and to the right. Breathe in, arms up, breathe out to the left. Breathe in, arms up, breathe out to the right. Now you want to bend as deep as you can, but keep your sits bones on the floor. Okay, now we're going to do some seated cat-cow. So, well, we'll just do regular cat-cow since probably a lot of y'all are new to this. Remove my block out of the way. Come to tabletop. Your knees should be under your hips and your hands under your shoulders. Come to neutral. Now breathe in to cow. Breathe out, cat. Breathe in to cow. Breathe out, cat. Breathe in, cow, open the shoulders, the belly, put those sits bones up to the ceiling. Breathe out, tuck everything in. Push into the ground with your hands, separate your shoulders. Now come to neutral. And we're going to go to down dog. So push up onto your feet. You're going to walk the dog out, opening up those calf muscles. Now we're going to do 3 rounds of sun salutation. So push down into that down dog. Try to get your heels to reach the floor. The neck is heavy. Now look forward. You can either step or jump between your hands, forward fold. Tall mountain, mountain pose. Breathe in, tall mountain. Breathe out, forward fold. Breathe in, halfway lift. Breathe out, you can either step back or jump back to high plank. Come down to chaturanga. It's pretty much the low end of a push-up with your elbows tucked in. Come to the tops of the feet. Lift up to upward facing dog, or you can come to your knees, stay on your knees, and come to cobra. Now tuck your feet back under and come to down dog. That was round 1. So this is how it goes if you're going to do the intermediate version. So look in between your hands, jump, forward fold, tall mountain, mountain pose. It starts number 2. Tall mountain, forward fold, halfway lift, plant the hands, jump back, chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Now with every breath, every move, you should be taking the breath. So look forward, breathe in to the top, breathe out, forward fold. Breathe in, tall mountain, breathe out, mountain pose. This is the last time. In, tall mountain, out, forward fold. In, halfway lift, out, chaturanga, in, up dog, out, down dog. Okay, so we're going to come to 3-legged dog. Lift that foot, point it to the ceiling, heel to the ceiling, keep the hips squared, push into those fingers. Now we're going to open the hips, stack the hips on top of each other, and feel a stretch in the right side of our body. Point the toes down to the floor, knee up to the ceiling. Hold. Square the hips back off. Now we're going to come forward into high plank and touch the knee to the elbow. Come back, 3-legged dog. Place the foot in between the hands to runner's lunge. Hold the runner's lunge, feel the stretch in the upper quad. Now step the left leg to meet the right. Sit the hips back. Squeeze the legs together. Knees don't come past the toes. Come into chair. Hold. And breathe out. Forward fold. Breathe in. Chair. Breathe out. twisting chair. Breathe in, chair. Breathe out, forward fold. We're going to come up halfway, bend the knees, step the left foot back, come into 5-pointed star. Now we're going to come in to prayer squat. Push the heels behind the toes, straighten the legs, come down with a flat back into wide-legged forward fold. I see people are commenting that my phone is way too far away. I can't read it, I'm sorry. So forward fold, hold, now come to the left leg, keep those legs tight, hold, breathe out, breathe in, come to center, breathe out, come to the right, breathe in, twist around, back to runner's lunge. Now we're going to come to low lunge. So bring that left knee to the floor, left top of the foot to the floor, and sit up. Push your hips forward so you have length in the tailbone. And hold that. Try not to let your knee come out past your toes. Now I'm going to reach around with my left hand, grab my left foot, pull it in. I'm going to reach my right hand around and grab the left foot. Open the chest and stretch the quadricep. Now, slowly let that left foot come back to the floor. Drop your hands for support if you need to. And push those hips back. Come into half splits. So your back is as flat as you can come. And you're pulling those toes back. Folding over that right leg, feeling the stretch in your hamstring. Now I'm going really slow on this side, explaining everything. The next side will move a little bit quicker, so since you know what you'll be doing. And you don't want to twist. You keep those hips square. All right, come back to low lunge. Step back, high plank. Lower chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Now, we're going to do the other side. Lift that left leg. Keep those hips square. Keep pushing the heel up to the ceiling. Now, bend the knee and open those hips. Stack them. Try to keep pushing your foot down to the floor and your knee to the ceiling. Square the hips back off. Bring the knee into the elbow. Back to three-legged dog. Step through, low lunge. Hold low lunge, feel in that stretch. Now bring the right leg in. Sit your hips back, come into chair. Should be squeezing your legs, squeeze your glutes. And forward fold. Chair. Come to twisting chair. Right elbow should come to the left knee. I hope you guys can hear me. Come back to chair. Forward fold. Now we're going to come to wide-legged forward fold on the other side. So I'm going to be facing the other way. Step back with my right foot. Come into star. Come into prayer squat. Now, put your toes behind your heels behind your toes. Straighten your legs. Come down with a flat back. Breathe out. No. Now pull yourself in, feel that stretch. Now we're going to stretch to the right. Stretch to the left. Revolve around to low lunge. Hold that. Drop that right knee. Now reach around with your right hand and grab the right foot. Hold the foot in towards the glutes. Stretch the quadricep. Let that go slowly. Now push those hips back. Come into half splits. Shift back forward into low lunge. Come to plank pose. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Now, lift that right leg up. I'm trying to talk louder, I keep forgetting. Step through, low lunge. Now you're going to bring your left leg up. Grab it with, I'll turn this way. Grab it with your right hand and place it either at your calf, don't put it here at your knee, or at your inner thigh. Hold tree. Lift those arms up. Side bend and tree. Side bend to the other side. Now, slowly take your left leg, place it above your knee, and squat down into standing pigeon pose. You should feel this stretch in your outer thigh and hip. Hold. Now we're going to twist left elbow inside the foot. Come back up. Now, take your left hand, grab the left toe, stand up straight, and woo, keep your balance. Straighten that leg out to the front. Hold. Now, rotate it out to the side. Woo. Now, like I said, this is an intermediate class. I do beginner classes for free. All right, now I'm going to have to turn back this way. Lift my right arm up. Grab my left foot with my left hand. Keep your knees together. Come into dancer. Slowly let that down. Step back into warrior two. Rotate those arms down into low lunge, high plank, lower chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Lift that left leg up. Step through, low lunge. Now step that right leg up and come into tree. Side bend to the left. Side bend to the right. Now, bend over slightly. Take your right foot, place it above your left knee. And a little word of advice if you're having trouble balancing, find one spot to focus on. Should try to focus straight ahead, find one spot and stare. It's called your drishti. Okay, so we're going to sit back into standing pigeon. Now, I'm going to do twisting standing pigeon, which is a little difficult for me because my IT band is bothering me. So I'm going to come as far as I can here. And that's all yoga is about, is just doing the best you can, moving. All right, come back. Now, grab your right foot with your right hand. Extend it out long. Now open it to the side. Bring it in. Grab the foot from the inside. Keep those knees together. Kick the foot out into dancer. Keep your balance. Slowly come out of that into warrior two. Now rotate around and down, back to low lunge. We're almost done. Step back, high plank, lower chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Now we're gonna just kind of get the feel of what we need to do. So bring that right leg up. Now like we did in the beginning, knee to right elbow. Now, bring it back to three-legged dog. Knee to left elbow. Bring it back to three-legged dog. Knee to nose. Now, this is where we're going to do flying splits. So, your arms are going to be in like chaturanga arms. This is how you're going to get your balance. So, you bend your arms. Let's see. I'm going to come to this side so you can see better. Maybe. So this leg is going to balance on the back of the elbow, and this side is going to be laying on this arm. See, it's only just about balance and evening out your weight. It's not about strength. Okay. So here we go. Lift that right leg up. Come through. Get it onto the top of the elbow, lean the hip onto the left arm. Now, straighten the legs. Oh, and the chaturanga, up dog, down dog. Other side. I got my mat too close to the wall, so I'm going to turn around. Left leg lifts. Knee to left elbow. Lift. Knee to right elbow. Lift. Knee to nose. Lift. Now here we go. Down dog. And hold that down dog. If you're tired, you just come to your knees. Just do what you can. Okay, just come to your knees. And we're going to come into relaxed child's pose. We've worked so hard. We've got to stretch this out. It's really hot in here. So keep your knees together. Sit onto your feet. Fold forward, just hunch forward, come down. Come back up. Now we're going to go into puppy pose. I'm using blocks because I need a little bit extra, but you want your hips over your knees, your arms come out forward, and you just lean down. Open up those shoulders. Now I'm going to take some blocks. My elbows there. Back out of that slowly. Now we're going to do a slight back bend, so your hips and knees are together. You're going to start to sit back, moving your calves out of the way. Tops of the feet are flat to the floor. Now you either sit here or lay back. This is reclined hero pose. Stretches the front of the thighs. Stretches the abdomen. I like to do a little bend. Stretch the side this way. Bend to the right. Come out, slowly get up onto those shoulders, the elbows, work your way back up. Now we're going to come into bridge pose. So scoot forward on your mat a little, bring your feet in to your glutes as far as you can get them, and lay back. Put your hands down by your side. Breathe in and lift. Don't tuck your chin, keep your neck straight. If you want a little shoulder opener to come a little higher, come onto the edges of the shoulders for a chest expansion. Now, release, come down, bring those knees in, keep the feet and knees side by side, just move them in a slow circle, massaging the back, way. Send the arms to goalpost, knees to the right and look to the left. I got my mat a little bit too close to the wall. Bring them back to center. Twist to the left, look to the right. Bring your knees back to center. Squeeze them in one more time. Now, the last pose of our practice and the most important, Shavasana, corpse pose. I always say CrossFitters do yoga every day, they just don't know it. Let your breath go. Sink into the floor. Relax. Thank God for giving you this time on your mat. When you're ready, start to come up. Bring those knees in. You can roll over to the side. Push your way up. You should usually stay in Shavasana at least 5 minutes to really get the full effect, but I need to get ready for church. I just want to show you one more thing. This is Thieves Cleaner, and I found that it is perfect for cleaning your mat. It smells like cinnamon and has very strong disinfectant properties. So I just spray my mat down, give it a little wipe. I should have gone the other way so I don't walk on it with my dirty feet. And that concludes Warrior Yoga, Peak Pose, Flying Splits. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you like this class, you can look at my videos on YouTube. I'll be uploading this one onto YouTube later on tonight or in the morning, depending on how much time I have. So, thank you. Namaste.